Hello, I'm Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, the JOAT. We are in Caesar's tent, where we spoke to Caesar last time, and there are a few people in here to meet. So, you're not named, are you? Who's named? Praetorian Guard. Vulpes, right. I think Vulpes has a quest for us. Let's have a little chat.
I suspect you'll be a valuable asset to the Legion, assuming you're really on our side, of course.
Was there something you needed me to do?
There's a gambler, Martina Grosbeck, who has a knack for learning other people's secrets and passing that information along, for a price. The Omertas, who run Gomorrah, have become suspicious of Martina's frequent visits to their casino. Soon they'll pay her a visit of their own.
I'll check up on her for you.
Good. Martina frequents the Vault 21 gift shop on the Strip. Hurry along, and she still may be in one piece by the time you get there.
I think this is another one of those moments where there's the implication that I'm in a hurry, but actually I'm not at all. Okay, you, Lucius, I believe you might also have a quest.
It is a great honor for anyone outside the Legion to get an audience with Caesar.
Is there anything that you need me to do?
We recently obtained an artillery weapon, but we don't have the part or the skill to fix it.
Where did you get the gun anyway?
The trader Dale Barton salvaged it from a military base in Arizona. Yuma, I believe.
What do you need artillery for?
The best marksmen of the NCR are usually at the rear of any battle. The gun will allow us to strike at them.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
The tribe calling themselves the Boomers is obsessed with such weapons, I've been told. You can probably find a spare firing mechanism there.
Okay, that's enough for now. Goodbye.
Wale.
So that is a quest that will become much easier once we have become idolized with the Boomers. So that's something for later. Right, while we're in here, couldn't help noticing you're here, Benny, looking quite ashamed.
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah, well, laugh it up on your own time. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
He gave me the platinum chip.
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the Strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Okay. Well, I mean, he has a point, but I'll get round to that in a minute. Firstly, Caesar says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
What if I helped you escape?
Sweet offer, baby, but if you cut these ropes, every legionary in this camp's gonna come running. With machetes. Now, on the other hand, if I had a stealth boy and a bobby pin, I could see myself out. Know what I mean?
If I help you escape, what will you do next?
Baby, if you show me the door to Scramsville, that's where I'll go. Out of your hair, never to return. I've been a fink to you. Caused more than my share of grief by a hard mile. Let me go. You won't see me again.
Not sure that I trust him. Keep dreaming.
No one likes a tease, baby.
Okay. So let's go back round. Caesar says I get to decide to die.
So you keep saying?
Do you have a preference?
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
Maybe we should face each other in the arena, fair and square.
You'd do that for me, baby? Don't tease if you don't mean it.
All right, goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta, Toyota. Right, do I talk to Caesar now?
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker. Not before.
Do I talk to him again?
You got a captive audience.
Okay, so it looks like I don't have a way of deciding yet. Maybe that happens later. I mean, crucifixion is an option.
Yeah, real popular around here. It's a crowd pleaser.
All right, let's go bye for now.
Ta-ta.
So, Caesar told us he wants us to go down into the weather monitoring station and destroy whatever house has stashed down there. That is certainly a thing I could do. Veronica, you come with me?
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Now, on a very meta level, I happen to know that if I go down there and do the thing that Caesar asked me to do and destroy all the stuff, then the next thing Caesar's going to ask me to do is kill Mr. House. And Mr. House will be cross with me. If instead I go in there and I do what Mr. House wanted me to do and activate the Securitron army, then the outcome will be slightly different because Caesar won't be any the wiser, but Mr. House won't yet know that I'm working against him, which will make the next bit of the main story quest slightly easier. While we are here, I think there's a small girl whose hopes and dreams I want to destroy. Is she around here somewhere? Maybe not. What's behind the gate? Melody,
Hey,
yeah.
I can't talk to you. It's not allowed.
What do you do here?
I help take care of the Brahmin. I sometimes bring water and food to people. That's it.
I just have some questions. It'll probably be okay to talk to me.
I'm not allowed to talk to you. Bye.
All right, do I need to have speech of 50 just to start that thing? Maybe. Okay, well, how are we doing for meeting people magazines? Only got 3 of them. Okay, well, we'll hold fire on crushing the small girl for now. In the meantime, let's go in here, and we are fast approaching the point where I have to decide what I'm going to do.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
This guy looks like he needs the toilet.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
All right.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
So I think I've made my decision. I think I'm not going to play the meta, right, and insert the platinum chip into the slot. I'm not sure if I'm using that phrase correctly, but I'm not going to use the advantages of knowing what's happening. I'm going to play this as if I genuinely were a Legion fanboy, doing everything Caesar tells me. A little bit of radiation. All right, House.
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip.
Caesar wants me to destroy this place.
Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing and work for me.
Maybe I should destroy everything down here.
I don't respond well to threats. Now, where were we? The platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
I'm going to do as Caesar asks and blow up everything down here.
Listen to me very carefully. I waited too long for this moment for you to go fouling it up on a lark. Do as I say, and your rewards will be immense. Thwart me, and your punishment will become the purpose of my existence.
You see why I'm kind of feeling a bit reluctant to piss him off. Well, we'll see what happens.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Okay, the door is open. We have quests. We have 2 completely contradictory quests. House wants us to do that, and Caesar wants us to do that. We're going to have to fight some things, and let's check that we are fully equipped. I'm thinking the Q35 matter modulator might be a goer. This might be a suitable weapon against the enemies we're going to fight here. Oh, did I just hit Veronica? Okay, so that took it out in 3 shots. I think that's going to be okay. Power regulators. And then we have some SentryBot operations terminals. Inactive. That requires science 50 to get in. I didn't mean to pick up that tin can. So yeah, I think that as I advance down here, I'm going to start finding myself with company. Oh, yep, these have gone awake.
Over here.
Okay, what's your plan, Veronica? Where is she? Okay, so I've got some protectrons there.
Violence will not be tolerated.
Let's get in close. Let's try and get this. Let's use Veronica as a human shield. That worked pretty well. One thing about this gun is it is quite bulky. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Oh, Veronica. See, the thing about Veronica is she likes her unarmed. And so she tends to charge in front of me. Okay.
Scanning for
I feel like I should take a little bit of healing. 187, yeah, let's just have a sunset sarsaparilla.
Commencing attack on hostile.
Okay, and now we are out of combat. We've hit level 12. So we do the usual thing. Firstly, round up everything to 42. And then round up everything. No. Oh, that was wrong. Nearly made a mistake. It's the 38s that are low at the moment. So we need to bring everything up to 38. Then we need to bring everything up to 40, as per the rules of Jack of all trades. And we've got 7 skill points left. Does that bring everything up to 41? It does with 2 going. So now I need to choose what I'm going to put up to 42. And this is the point at which I cross-reference my list of which skill books I currently own. Okay, so it looks like I currently own skill books for explosives, melee, and repair. So I definitely don't want to upgrade those. The things I want to upgrade are the things that I think I'm not going to get a skill book for in the near future. And that kind of requires me to remember where the skill books are. I think I'm definitely not going to be getting a speech book anytime soon. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be getting a medicine book anytime soon, so let's upgrade those. And the perk that we have to choose, again, as per the rules of Jack of all trades, I don't get to pick. I just take the top one off the list. It is Hunter, another mostly useless one. Brilliant. So we're right here. Let's use up those skill books. Again, I'll double check. It's a repair. It's an explosives. It's a melee. Okay, I've used those, and this is what my skills look like now. Explosives now at 45. Melee's not really at 48. I've just got an effect on because of the ice cold sunset sarsaparilla.
Hold it right.
I see you. Oh, got a nice little sneaky.
You may suffer harm up to and including death
Trouble.
if you remain in the commencing lawful, unable to continue.
The defense in here isn't really very strong.
Commencing attack on hostile target. Multiple
Go on, give him a little punch, Veronica. Punch him to bits. Okay, so lots of red marks over there as well.
Gotcha.
So I can examine this. If this is destroyed, reactor core will overload. So do I just need to tonk the things? Well, I think for now I should probably help Veronica out. Oh. Is there more around the corner as well? They're through the door, Veronica. You can probably leave it for a while. Oh, something's shooting again. Okay, so I think I'm just going to need to shoot at those things. Let's try a shot with this thing. Yeah, that worked. Okay. And I think that might have woken up some more of the defensive robots. Situation reaching critical lessons. Are we going to have to do a runner at the end of this? All right, evacuation. Yep, let's do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just running for it. My health is lowish, but it's holding. Oh, God. I need to heal. I need to heal quickly. I didn't realise there was going to be such a spirited defence. Alright, let's take a few of the usual kinds of things. Let's have another Sunset Sarsaparilla, a Nuka-Cola. Let's have some stim packs as well. Okay, this thing's tough. I think I just need to run past it. And through the door. You alright there, Veronica? That was exciting. Are you coming, Veronica, or are you staying down there now? Yeah, yeah. Big things, tough things. We're fine, aren't we?
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Sure, here you go.
You are free to leave.
Then that is what I shall do. Okay. Right, let's head back to Caesar's tent. I think I have a fast travel marker. And we need to tell Veronica to stay here.
Should have brought something to read.
You'll be fine. I won't be long. All right, Caesar boy.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies. Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution, unless you want to perform it yourself.
Thank you, Caesar.
Consider it the first of many bestowments.
Truly you are a kind and benevolent leader. Right, let's do it then. I think I've decided I want to fight him in the cage thing. There were hundreds of Securitrons down there until I blew them up.
What? How could you do that? You loser! You had Vegas in the palm of your hand and you threw it away?
True to Kaiser. I have to decide what happens to you now.
I see. And how's that going to happen?
We'll fight in the arena, fair and square.
Machetes at 20 paces, hey? I accept your challenge.
Let's do it. Final decision. Don't phone a friend.
You're a class act, baby. Not to say I'm going to make it easy for you.
We have machetes. Gladiator armor added. Let's just check it's actually equipped. It is. Got my machete.
Let them fight
Aha!
among themselves.
Aha, you too. I've got VATS. Let's just wail on him.
Damn!
Who's winning?
I'm hit!
He's hit. I think I'm winning.
I'm hit!
Wail on him here. There you go. With the duel concluded, your regular equipment has been returned to you. Benny never stood much of a chance. And that gets me some extra fame with Caesar's Legion. Woohoo! I've completed the dealing with the Benny, and I must now speak to Caesar about his next task.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Oh, well, they shouldn't do that. And my regular equipment has been returned to me, so let's make sure we've re-equipped the stuff we should have. Well, I do still have the machete on me. I could cause some damage with that, but I'm not going to because true to Kaiser, of course.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
I will eliminate Mr. House for you.
Good. Don't know what kind of security he has inside the Lucky 38, but if you can find a way of catching him off guard, do so.
I did notice there was another dialogue option in there. Can I talk to him again?
Until Mr. House has been...
No. Missed the opportunity permanently. Time for us to lead. To lead, to leave, and to lead. By which I mean picking up Veronica again. Okay, so let's look at our quest. What are our options? Interesting we still have that quest available. When I would have thought that that's impossible now that we've destroyed the bunker. So it goes. We could take a little detour to complete Veronica's companion quest. That wouldn't be impossible. We are going to wipe out the Brotherhood of Steel quite soon. So I suppose if we're ever going to do it, we should do it now. Let's go. Though actually, the thought does occur to me that I think that there are a few more stages left to this quest. It might not be all that straightforward. Well, let's go down and find out what the deal is anyway. So here we are down on the bottom floor of the Hidden Valley Bunker. Let's go talk to Elder McNamara. In fact, is this one of those things where Veronica starts talking automatically?
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Okay, yeah, so I'd forgotten that there is quite a bit more to this quest. We would have to bring the Elder some piece of evidence.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding.
Here we go.
Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through Head Scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
What could we bring to him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
All right, let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to easily complete this quest, but, you know, we'll follow it a little bit, see how things go. Hello.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Oh, big talk.
Sorry.
Oh, she was about to talk. Were you about to say something there, Veronica? Oh, now I'll never know what it was she was going to say. All right, well, we're going to head back up to the surface and we're going to see about this comm terminal. So looking at the quest log, this comm terminal is actually just here next to Gibson's scrapyard. It's going to be very quick to get to, so let's just go over there and see what the crack is. Over there. So here we are at Gibson's shack as directed. So I guess it's this terminal here. Welcome, Veronica. Download research notes. Download complete. Eddie has returned to Prim.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
What's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
So the pulse gun would be quite tricky to get hold of. That's down in the bowels of Vault 34 at the moment. Farming technology would need to go into Vault 22. Not much fun either. But tell me about the rangefinder.
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
Okay, that one I think we can get pretty quickly. Firstly, a question about the farming technology.
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
We should go after the rangefinder.
They defended Helios like it was their last stand. Didn't even know if there was anything worth defending. How could there be, with all we lost? Even if it did work, it'd be under NCR control now. So it'd either prove our goals are wrong, or we're incapable of pursuing them. There's a pawn shop in Outer Vegas we could check, and I've heard of a gift shop in the Strip that deals in pre-war antiques.
Okay, let's go find it.
I like the way you think.
So this is actually very, very interesting to me. It's a bit of the game that I've never really seen before. So I know where the rangefinder is. I know that neither of those two locations are the place where we're going to find it. But I've never actually followed the quest down this particular line anymore. So I'm gonna go to those locations and see what those people say. Also, it gives me a reason to go to the Vault 21 gift shop, which we're also going to want for this particular quest here. I think this is also taking us to the Vault 21 gift shop. Maybe. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end this episode. I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Fallout New Vegas, the JOAT. Bye-bye.